Lights, camera, action. The world of Chinese dramas is a whirlwind of emotions, talent, and behind-the-scenes magic, and few pairs have captured hearts quite like Shen and Dylan Wang. Known for their electric chemistry in the 2018 remake of Meteor Garden, these two stars have become icons in the C-drama universe, sparking endless fan discussions about their on-screen and off-screen dynamics. But what happens when the cameras stop rolling? How do Shen creative spark and Dylan Wang's challenges on set shape their work and fuel their performances? Let's dive into their world, explore the highs and lows of filming, and uncover the stories that make their craft so captivating. Ready to step onto the set with me? Imagine you're there, watching the drama unfold. What do you want to explore first? Shen creative process or Dylan Wang's struggles? Shen Yu, born April 27, 1997, in Dongguan, Guangdong, China, is a powerhouse of authenticity. At just 4 feet 11 inches, she's a petite dynamo whose relatable charm and emotional depth have made her a fan favorite. Her role as Dong Shankai in Meteor Garden, the plucky, optimistic girl navigating love and life at Mingda College, catapulted her to fame. But it's not just her girl-next-door vibe that keeps fans hooked. It's her ability to breathe life into her characters with a creative approach that feels organic. Picture this. Shen on the set of Meteor Garden, giggling between takes, her script dog-eared and scribbled with notes. She's not just memorizing lines, she's sketching out her character's emotions, asking herself, how would Shankai feel in this moment? Fans have noticed her knack for improvisation, like in behind-the-scenes clips where she playfully banters with Dylan Wang, adding unscripted warmth to their scenes. Want to know a secret? Some of those iconic Meteor Garden moments, like Shansai's shy glances or quick-witted retorts, came from Shen instinct to lean into the moment. Her creativity shines in how she transforms simple scenes into emotional touchstones. Have you ever tried acting out a scene yourself? Try channeling Shansai's stubborn optimism. What would you say to a domineering Dao Mingxi? But creativity isn't just about spontaneity. Shen process is methodical, too. She's known to dive deep into her characters' backstories, even for smaller roles. On the set of her 2025 drama One Day in July with Edward Chen, sources say she spent hours discussing her character's motivations with the director, sketching out how a modern, urban girl might navigate romance and ambition. She's also a visual thinker. Rumor has it she keeps a notebook filled with doodles of her characters' outfits or settings to help her visualize their world. This blend of intuition and preparation makes her performances feel effortless, like she's living the story rather than acting it. Imagine you're Shen prepping for a scene. Would you write a backstory for your character or sketch their world to get into their headspace? Her fans on platforms like Weibo praise her for this dedication, often sharing clips of her adjusting her posture or expressions mid-take to nail a scene's vibe. It's no wonder the Shen fandom, devoted to her and Dylan Wang, adores her for making every moment feel real. Now, let's shift the spotlight to Dylan Wang, born December 20th, 1998, in Leshan, Sichuan. As Dao Mingxi in Meteor Garden, he embodied the brooding, arrogant yet vulnerable air with a charisma that launched him into stardom. But behind that confident exterior, Dylan's journey on set hasn't always been smooth. Filming a drama like Meteor Garden or his 2024 hit Guardians of the Dauphin is grueling. Long hours, intense emotional scenes, and the pressure to live up to fan expectations. Picture Dylan on a 2025 set, maybe for his sci-fi film Per Aspera ad Astra, due out this year. It's 2 a.m., the crew's exhausted, and he's struggling to nail a scene where his character faces a moral dilemma. Sources from YouTube updates in July 2025 mention Dylan, looking visibly tired on set, his eyes heavy but still pushing through take after take. Ever wonder what it's like to perform under that kind of pressure? Try holding a serious expression for 5 minutes straight. It's harder than it looks. Dylan's struggles often stem from his perfectionism. Unlike Shen fluid creativity, he's known to wrestle with getting every detail right. In Meteor Garden behind-the-scenes footage, you can see him pacing, muttering lines, or asking the director for one more take to perfect Dao Mingxi's signature smirk. Fans on Reddit have noted his intensity, with one user saying, Dylan's the type to redo a scene 20 times until it feels authentic. This drive can lead to moments of frustration, especially on demanding shoots like Guardians of the Dauphin, which wrapped in 2023 after 5 months of filming. The period drama's complex fight scenes and historical dialogue pushed Dylan to his limits, with reports of him spending extra hours practicing swordplay or studying ancient Chinese vernacular to sound natural. Have you ever pushed yourself to perfect something? What kept you going? For Dylan, it's his passion for growth. Starting as a flight attendant hopeful at Sichuan Southwest Vocational College, he's now a global ambassador for brands like Louis Vuitton and Guerlain, proving his hustle pays off. Their dynamic on set is where the magic happens. Shen and Dylan Wang's chemistry in Meteor Garden wasn't just scripted, it was built on playful camaraderie and mutual respect. Behind-the-scenes clips show them joking, like when Dylan draped a jacket over Shen's shoulders during a chilly shoot, sparking fan squeals about their DUE bond. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Dylan's intensity sometimes clashed with Shen's lighter approach. Imagine a scene where Shankai and Dao Mingxi argue passionately. Shen might ad-lib a cheeky line, while Dylan, laser-focused, might need a moment to adjust. These differences created a dynamic tension that made their scenes electric, but also led to challenges. A 2025 YouTube video hinted at Dylan being so sleepy on set, possibly from juggling multiple projects like Light to the Night and I Dream to Dream. Meanwhile, Shen's ability to stay upbeat kept the mood light, like when she rallied the crew during late-night shoots for One Day in July. Want to recreate their vibe? Try a roleplay with a friend. One of you intense, the other playful, and see how it sparks creativity. Their off-screen relationship has fueled endless speculation. The Shen Dylan fandom thrives on moments like Dylan's surprise visit to Shen Yu's set, captured in a July 2025 YouTube video. Fans dissect their social media for clues. Every like, comment, or shared glance becomes evidence of a possible romance. But here's where it gets interactive. What do you think? Are they just friends with killer chemistry? Or is there more? Check their latest Weibo posts and tell me if you spot any hints. The truth is, their bond, romantic or not, amplifies their work. Shen Yu's creativity brings spontaneity, while Dylan's struggles add depth, making their performances resonate with millions. Their 2018 Meteor Garden still trends on platforms like My Drama List, with fans praising their undeniable chemistry. Let's zoom out to the bigger picture. Filming a C-drama is no small feat. Think 16-hour days, intricate costumes, and emotional roller coasters. Shen Yu's creativity shines in how she adapts, like when she helped a co-star, Ding Yushi, during Chinese restaurant filming in 2025. Dylan, meanwhile, faces the grind head-on, even when exhausted, as seen in his packed 2025 schedule, from Live Long and Prosper to brand endorsements. Their contrasting styles, her fluidity, his tenacity, mirror the yin-yang of drama production. Want to feel their world? Next time you're stressed, try Shen Yu's trick. Doodle your thoughts to clear your mind. Or channel Dylan's grit. Push through one more task, even when you're tired. As fans, we're drawn to their authenticity. Shen Yu's sketches and Dylan's late-night rehearsals remind us that creativity and struggle are two sides of the same coin. Their work in Meteor Garden One Day in July and beyond shows how they pour themselves into their craft, flaws and all. So, what's your take? Are you Team Shen Yu, thriving on creative freedom, or Team Dylan, battling for perfection? Or maybe you're like me, obsessed with how their dynamic lights up the screen. Let's keep the conversation going. Share your favorite DUM moment, or imagine you're directing them on set. What scene would you create to showcase their talents?